Hello YouTube, and welcome to my garden. Or today I might add my slice of heaven. It's really fantastic here at the moment. It's warm. If I'm to complain about anything, it's that it's a bit too warm. It's 27 degrees Celsius. I think that's around 80 Fahrenheit, and I prefer it slightly cooler. But that's just me being grumpy. Spring is in full bloom. I'm sitting under two apple trees that are blooming. So if it looks like it's snowing, it's because the flowers are falling down, or yeah, I don't know the name of the flower leaves in English. And yeah, everything is green and full of promises at the moment. And I'm doing okay. I'm recovering from a cold. Uh, my son, my 11-year-old son, got a cold. Wasn't that affected by it. He gave it to me, and it knocked me out for a couple of days. But that's age for you, I suppose. But otherwise, I'm busy with cutting up the firewood, fixing the fences around the meadows where the sheep and the horses will be this summer. Yeah, regarding the sheep, I'm going to add some footage of the lambs lost in this video. Every evening around sunset, they the lambs get really active and chase each other around the meadow. And last night I filmed them. And yeah, they're adorable. What else? I've got some stuff to show off, or just show you. I've I made last year I made a couple of pipes with squared stems, and I didn't have any mouthpieces that were squared. So maybe a month ago, 3 weeks, I don't know, I ordered some squared stems from the US company called Vermont Freehand. First time I used them, but and they seem to sell everything that's got anything to do with pipe making. And I think their typical client isn't an amateur like me. I think they're more into proper pipe makers. But nevertheless, they sold me a couple of squared stems, and like this one. And as you can see, the tendon on it is really thick, and I think it's left that way so that the pipe maker can use his equipment. I think the English name for the machinery is a lathe, and get the suitable diameter for it. But I don't have that kind of machinery. First I started just using a file and trying to file it down, but I soon realized that that wouldn't work. Well, it would work if I had the patience to put down hours on it, but patience isn't one of my virtues. If I have any virtues, but patience isn't one of them. I'm sure of that. So I was a bit, yeah, I didn't know what to do. But then I realized that we all remembered we had bought this to use to take off old paint from doors that we were repainting, and I thought it might work, and it did. I plug it in, put it between my knees, start it, and just hold the mouthpiece against it, and it works really fine. And with the help of that, I made this pipe. It's an oak pipe, uh, not old oak as in mortar, but fresh. And by fresh I mean maybe the tree was taken down 2 years ago, and it's been drying since then. So it's dry, but it hasn't been in a bog for ages. And yeah, I quite like the look of it. It's I'm struggling with my English today, or maybe it's just speaking general. Uh, it's my first smoke with it, and it seems to smoke well. I had a bit of problem. I had a small problem drilling it. It's quite deep, and you can see from the shape that the hole doesn't go straight down, that it's a bit tilted. And I actually made a version before this, but I didn't tilt the chamber enough, so it came out here. So I had to throw that away. But the second time around I managed to do it correctly. And I've also used the machine, I don't know, the sanding machine or just a machine, to work on two other pipes that I've made before. I'll put my pipe down. I think I've shown you this one before, but then it was sort of reversed. The tendon was made of wood that went into the mouthpiece, but now I sanded down the mouthpiece so it's round. It used to be squared, and it fits with the pipe, and I like it better that way. And this pipe I also made last year, and I had a round mouthpiece on it, but it didn't look good, so I never smoked it. Well, I might have smoked it once or twice, but it was just in a drawer. But now I got a proper square mouthpiece that suits it. So hopefully it'll be in my rotation. And I've got one more pipe that I made last year. I'm fixing. I'm actually putting this mouthpiece on that pipe. Oh yeah, I remember. uh, I wasn't following the script. Well, I don't have a written script, but I had a script in my head, or so I thought, about what I was going to say. And that script involved me talking about this before getting into uh, the stems and mouthpieces. I used this deadly murderous metal thing to open the box with the mouthpieces in, and I know there's, well, as you know too, uh, there's a bit of a knife um, showing off going on when people open up their packages or yabos, and I've always used a small pocket knife, uh, but this time I used a big, heavy Rambo inspired knife, but I didn't film the opening, but I used the knife anyway. Uh, and the story behind the knife is that it's not mine, it's my son's. He found it walking home from the school bus. It was lying by the road, by the side of the road, uh, and he came home really, really excited, uh, and yeah, he hasn't been using it yet. He isn't really, he hasn't been using knives a lot, and I don't want to let him use it on his own. And we also have to find the, what do you call it, the sheet. Now there's a visitor. Hi again. Sorry for the interruption. We're, I think I've said before that we're making, there's some work going on in the attic. We're making an extra bedroom, bathroom up there, and the guy who's making the bathroom, making sure that it's, I don't know, waterproof, that the water doesn't go into the structure. He just came, and yeah, he needed my attention for a while. And where was I? I think I was talking about my son and the knife, that he needed a sheet, sheet, yeah, somewhere to put it, because it's not really a convenient knife to carry around, not even if you like knives of this kind, because it's all, the balance is all wrong. This part is the heaviest, so even if you got it by your side, you still have to make sure it doesn't tilt, so it has really has to be tied to your leg on several places. But I suppose knives like these were made more to look cool than to be usable. Yeah, I um, I think I covered all I wanted to cover and maybe a bit more. So thanks for watching. Take care. And did I say what was in my pipe? No, I don't think I did. Or what is in my pipe? It's my of last Irish flake, and I had to add some Old Dark Fire to fill it. But it's tasting good. They're quite similar, even though I prefer Irish flake. So now, bye.